Welcome to Diversity Matters. This program is designed to highlight the diversity-related activities throughout New Hanover County Schools and the greater Wilmington community. I'm Valita Quattlebaum, Chief Communications Officer for New Hanover County Schools. This is our final episode of the season for Diversity Matters. At the end of last season, we did an episode about teenage fashion trends. This episode was our most popular one to date, and many of you told us how much you enjoyed it. So we thought we would do it again and take a more in-depth approach. In the first half of the show, 4 seniors from New Hanover High School will model the latest fashion trends among their generation. Then in the second half, we'll sit down and talk with the teens to find out why their looks are about more than just fashion. These young people are making a statement and expressing their attitudes about life. So don't go away. This special edition of Diversity Matters gets started right after this message.
Hey, Travis.
Get some friends, loser.
Bro, you all right, man?
Yeah.
Let me help you out.
Lean on
Thanks.
me when you're not strong. And I'll
See you around?
be your friend.
Yeah.
Character.
I'll help you
Pass it on.
carry on.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
It won't be long.
Welcome back to Diversity Matters. This is our end of the season show, and we have a very special treat for you today. Joining us from New Hanover High School are 4 seniors who will be modeling the latest fashions and showcasing the newest trends for their generation. Then later on the show, we'll sit down to discuss their message behind these fashions and how these students are expressing their attitudes about life. But first, our fashion show. Our first model on the runway is Miss Madeline Bankson. Madeline is rocking a boyfriend fit t-shirt with the rolled up sleeves, horizontal white pinstripes, and her trendy high-waisted black jeans. Her black high-top Converses complete the look for a hip and attractive outfit. Madeline plans to attend Vassar College, where she will study environmental studies. And our next model is Miss Haley Smith. Haley is wearing a striking, multicolored, tribal print maxi skirt, and she tops it off with an aqua blue tank top. Haley's cutout gray sandals match the summer season, and she completes her ensemble with gold accessories. Haley is wearing her hair in a natural hairstyle with a twisted updo with intricate twists in the back. And she's always been a natural beauty. Haley plans to attend the University of North Carolina at Charlotte and wants to own her own modeling agency. Next, we have Mr. Gabe Nakovich. Gabe, very fashionable dude, is dressing his jeans up with a stylish collared J. Crew plaid shirt. His jeans are rolled up past the ankles, fashionably revealing no socks, and his Johnson & Murphy's. His Ray-Ban glasses complete his casual but chic look, making him ready for any occasion. And Gabe plans to attend the University of Arizona, where he will study business management and dance, and he wants to own his own dance studio. And last but not least is Miss Helen Shaw. Helen has on a beautiful light purple summer top, open and lacy, open in the back. Her high-waisted shorts are accentuated by her brown gladiator sandals and beautiful gold accessories. This lovely young lady plans to attend the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, where she will double major in biology and chemistry, and she plans to become a physician's assistant. Okay, we've seen the fashions, and when we come back, we will sit down with our students and talk about the messages they're sending behind their outfits and much more. So don't go away. This special edition of Diversity Matters will be right back.
Every student needs encouragement to finish high school. Go to boostup.org to give Reagan and the students in your community the boost they need to make it through.
Welcome back to Diversity Matters. In the first half of our show, 4 seniors from New Hanover High School's Lyceum program modeled the latest fashions among their generation. Now they join us here on the set to talk about their individual looks and what their fashion expresses about themselves. Welcome, students.
Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Let's start off learning a little bit more about you. What one word would you use to describe your fashion style? Because each of you is very different.
I would say I'm very improvised. I start off with like maybe a shirt or a pair of shoes, and then I just kind of go with it. So I just kind of throw stuff together on the whim.
Just how you feel?
Yeah, it just depends on my mood, I guess.
Okay. Helen?
I would say classy. I like to look nice and presentable all the time, but sometimes I do have my lazy days, of course.
Yeah, your look is very classic Americana. Very pretty.
Thank you.
Madeline?
I would say that I'm really pretty adaptable. Really, I like to make outfits out of like anything. Like find like my dad's old shirt, throw it together like with some Vans and some leggings, and that's my outfit. Or just whatever clean clothes I have. I just like to like sort of pick something I think is interesting and put stuff together based on the situation, I guess.
It amazes me when people can do that because you look great. But it's like just you throw it together kind
I
of.
never even really like think about it as like a talent or whatever, but it's pretty cool, I guess.
It's a style, definitely. And Gabe, you're just fabulous.
Oh, thank you. I'd say I'm pretty spontaneous. You know, I wake up, I'll get a couple shirts out and, you know, pick which one I want. And then usually it takes me, you know, a while. I'll be like, I like this shirt. No, I like this shirt. It's just, you know, however I feel, the occasion I'm going to, if I want to dress really nice, business casual, whatever I like to go for. So.
And off the set, you mentioned you like designers.
Yes, yes.
What are some of your favorites?
Tom Ford. I really like Tom Ford. All J. Crew brand. I love they're really classy, and you know, you can go from a really sharp look to a really, you know, just laid back, but it's still, you know, presentable. It's really nice.
That's awesome. Okay. And what would you all say your style of dress says about you as a person? How does it relate to your personality?
I would say it shows I'm a very free-spirited person, I guess. I like bright colors. I like just patterns, and you know, it just shows that I'm very kind of outgoing, I guess. So yeah, that's about it.
That's what your outfit says about you. It looks very, very ethnic, very cultural, lively, and beautiful.
Definitely. Thank you.
That's you. Okay. What about you, Helen?
I'm more of a simple kind of girl, so I like my solid colors, and I just like accessorate, like with accessories.
With
like
the jewelry. Let's
jewelry.
see your earrings are beautiful.
Thank you. And then I just like have a bracelet, but I just keep it simple.
Okay. And do you shop for different exotic looks? Because that's pretty exotic for a high school student. That's gorgeous.
I usually, when I go shopping, I find a certain like piece or something like a shirt, and then I start buying accessories with it, and so
you build your outfit around that piece.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Wow. I can't believe you all are in high school and you had that fashion sense already. What about either of you? You want to answer that question?
You know, I really feel the way I dress shows my presence and essence, you know, when I'm in a room and how I talk. I'm very outgoing. I love people and just love talking. So, you know, I'm not really like a dark colored person. I really like bright colors, you know, something that stands out. I like to be different from everybody.
That's what I was thinking about you. You are the type of young man who I don't think would ever go in a room and be unnoticed. You're sharp and you make a statement.
Yes.
So you're bold, like even today your shirt has that bold magenta.
Yeah, it just
then the
draws
navy.
stuff in.
Right.
Yes.
That's
Look.
nice. Madeline, you want to talk?
Yeah, I think what my clothes say about me is just that I am an individual, but I don't always necessarily like really stand out. Like I definitely have my own kind of unique style, but I wouldn't say that I'm like really going for a specific thing. And sometimes I like throw pieces in there that are like kind of funny or just like unorthodox, I guess. Like I have these earrings that are like shaped like big gold cicadas. I have like a shirt with rainbow fish all over it. Like sometimes I just like to be like a little bit wacky, and I feel like that fits my personality because I am my own person and I am very goofy and playful.
You think kind of quirky to me. Is that true?
Well, thank you. Yeah,
In a good
I mean,
way.
I would say so.
Yeah, I'm quirky. Yeah. I think that's cool to be odd, I think. So, obviously, when I asked your teachers to give me some fashion conscious students, they thought of you. So what makes you focus on fashion the way you do? Let's start with Gabe. Like definitely it's something that you think about.
Oh yeah, well, you know, I'm a dancer, so it's all when I'm going to like different auditions or anything, they're always talking about a look. It's the look that you have that defines you. To if they're gonna pick you, that's what stands out to them first before you dance. It's all about when you walk in the room.
Oh,
as soon as you walk in the room,
right.
they pick you out. They could say yes, that person, I want that person. They don't even know how good you are
right, because the look.
Exactly.
I think that's so important, and that's the same way
with
with
a business,
with
not
job
just with
interviews.
dance.
Exactly. When
Everything.
you walk in the room, you should look like you're the
Exactly.
person for that job.
Exactly.
That's so powerful. Anybody else on that one? What makes you focus on fashion as a part of your life?
I just think like it's a really great avenue for self-expression. And I'm definitely not the most put together individual. So about that whole thing about first impressions, I don't really know if that relates to me. I think it's more just about like being comfortable and like I don't think you really have to be like sending a message. Like I think you can just say like this is what I feel great in, and I think that's cool. That's like perfectly enough. I think that's like what everyone should do, not just in their fashion but in everything in their life. Just
like this is
do
me.
yeah, just do them basically.
Okay.
Sounds corny, but it's true.
I understand. Okay. Who are your personal style icons? Do you have one, Haley?
I do. I actually love Kendall and Kylie Jenner. I'm wearing their skirt right now. They're sisters to the Kardashians.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're they have their own clothing line, and they sell it at the where I work. I work at PacSun, and it's definitely my favorite brand, and they're probably my favorite like style icons.
Wow, I didn't even know about them.
Yeah.
Thank you. Who else?
I don't really have one. I know. I just wear whatever I feel like I like. So.
Okay. You guys have an icon?
I do. Ian Eastwood and Brian Puspos, but you know, like I said, I'm very spontaneous.
Now,
so
who are they?
There are dancers, a couple dancers that you know I really look up to, choreographers that live in Los Angeles, and you know they have their set style that they go out. It's real classy look, and when they dance, they're always wearing something really nice, and then but they also can switch it up, and they can be a little bit more laid back with just some jeans and you know some nice shoes, whatever they wear, and I really look up to that because I see them out there.
I want to ask you a question too, Gabe. I read in the News and Observer the other day about these pants. Men are starting to wear brightly colored pants like red and orange and bright green, and getting away from the grays and browns.
Pants. I have purple pants. I like them a lot actually. You know, they're not like a dark purple. They're like a light purple, like Helen's shirt. You know, I wouldn't say like I would wear like the neon green, but like maybe like a neutral. Bright color maybe.
Pastel. Maybe.
Pastel, yeah, exactly. Something like that.
And how would you pair that up?
I mean, I wear like my purple. I wear it with like a short collared shirt, just a t-shirt. a little casual. Depends on what I'm going for, but some sandals, roll up the pants a little bit.
You ready for a party
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever?
go out.
Graduation parties, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
I might wear that for graduation.
Okay, I would love to see that. Have you influenced others with your style, Madeline?
I mean, I wouldn't really say that I've directly influenced others, but I think that my friends and I are always really like considering each other's style and being like, oh yeah, that looks cute. And I think like maybe just like not even intentionally people pick up stuff from each other. I think I've definitely influenced my younger brother in just like encouraging him to like not just wear like t-shirts all the time and stuff. He is always really sharp. He has his own style, but I feel like being style conscious kind of comes from me for him a little bit.
Yeah, don't just be in the pack. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
He always is wearing like cool socks and like button downs and stuff. Like he always looks sharp. It's cool.
All right, big sister.
Yeah.
What about you, Haley?
I think, like she said, being like in a close group of friends, you all kind of influence each other unknowingly. It's kind of like, can I borrow that shirt? Where'd you get those shoes? Type of thing. I don't think it's ever like, can I like copy your outfit and wear the exact same thing tomorrow? But I guess it's more of like just being around each other a lot. You kind of develop a similar taste and style. So.
What about your natural hair? It's so beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
noticed more women, I don't know about in high schools, but more African American women are going natural, as I have. So have you seen that trend?
I actually have. I don't think maybe necessarily I have influenced other people, but I know it's definitely like what's in right now. It's just natural hair. So I've always been natural like since my whole life.
Really?
So yeah, it's definitely starting to be more common now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. It looks very beautiful on
Thank you.
What about you, Helen?
Well, I feel like I influence my friends a lot because we always like share clothes, as like they both stated, and I definitely have to help out my mom with her sense of style.
Oh yeah, same.
Because sometimes she's not always looking so good, but love you, Mom. They try, and I like always help her out. I'm like, you wear this with this color, try to keep everything together. But my dad has like a good sense of style, so.
That is really good. I'm glad you all said that because, my kids are like, Mom, don't wear mom jeans. And I really didn't know what mom jeans were, but now I know.
Right.
So do you keep your parents on track with the style?
I try to. Yeah.
I try.
Yeah, we don't want the parents looking whacked out. Right?
Exactly.
Okay. What are some of the latest trends among your generation that you've noticed inside the school and outside in the world that you think defines? Tell me what you all are about. Now, I'm a child of the 70s and 80s. In my generation, I think we were called the me generation or the BMW. Everybody wanted to be status. There's, everybody wearing all this gold and that kind of thing. What are you guys about?
So many things.
Like high-waisted shorts, definitely
Yeah.
a thing. Crop tops have become like in too.
Brighter colors.
Yeah.
Brighter colors. The guys are starting to roll up their jeans, and they're starting to do like they'll button up the collar all the way, but they're not wearing a tie or anything.
Right.
I've never really done that
discarded.
because the only time I've done that is if I wear a bow tie or a tie. But I mean, that some of the guys, my little brother, is starting to do that, and he can do it. So I don't understand it, but it's just their personality. Maybe that's just what they go for, and I'm fine with that.
What do you think makes your generation different from previous generations?
They're willing to wear whatever they want. They're
Anything.
willing to do. I feel obviously you're gonna have the certain people that they have their certain things they want, but there's a lot of people starting to go for, what, I want to wear that. Just because he has that shirt doesn't mean he can pick whatever he wants.
Right.
It just depends on that person, I think.
So no uniform.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, wow, you guys are so fascinating. We have to take a break, but we will be right back with more Diversity Matters and more from these fashion-conscious students.
Racial steering is illegal. If you think you've been a victim, call the National Fair Housing Alliance. We'll respond within 24 hours and help you take action.
Welcome back to Diversity Matters. We're here with 4 fashion-conscious students talking about fashion trends among their generation. So students, tell me, when you look back years from now, when you're adults, what do you think these trends will say? Do you think you'll feel, oh, what was I thinking, or what? What do you think about the future?
I think as long as we keep it like tasteful, we'll look back and just be like, oh, we were so young and free. Like, is we don't really do anything drastic to make us like regret anything. I don't think. Well, for most of us, we don't. but I think as long as we just are like ourselves, that's all we can really ask for and just be proud of more when we look back.
That's a great answer. Anybody else?
Well, for me, I like definitely don't dress like a grown-up like ever, and when I try to, it's very hard. So I think that maybe I might be like, oh, I look like such a mess, like, or I don't know, just I have some like funny, I guess, daring styles occasionally that are kind of silly, so I might look back on that and be like, okay, self. And I look at pictures of myself from middle school and I'm like, oh my God, what in the world? Hopefully it's not like that.
Gabe, what do you think?
You know, I agree. I think I look back on, you know, some photos when I was younger and what I used to wear, and yeah, I kind of laugh at it. And, you know, I see like my maturity has grown as I've gotten older, and you can tell with, you know, what I choose to wear too. And I think in the future, I'll probably look back and say, you know what, that was right, you know.
That was fly.
You know, I'll probably say something crazy like that.
You liked it at the time, whatever.
Yeah, I liked it at the time.
It was good at the time.
There's no telling what's going to be in the next 5 years.
Right?
Yeah.
No, that's true. I look back and I see those big afros or the guys with the long hair. I'm like, I don't know. Well, and speaking of that, what do you think of some of the trends of the previous generations? We know in the 70s, everybody had on the bell bottoms, you know, the flared leg pants. The 80s, the leg warmers, and grunge from the 90s. I don't know about the 2000s, but what do you think about some of those?
I feel like it's all coming back. I feel like fashion is just one giant circle. It comes back, and like high-waisted jeans, for example, like leggings, everything's coming back. So
it does. It all goes around because you all wear we call them platform shoes, the stack heels. Those are out now, right?
I love those.
There's like actually, I think platforms are like in weirder fashion circles definitely like very, very popular right now, like a large platform. And like I'm definitely into that. I think it's really cool that you can like take an eclectic mix of all the different decade styles and kind of put it together in like this weird like amalgam of like just odd trends. But I think it's super fun. Like I have like winged eyeliner from the 60s, high-waisted pants from the 80s, like I mean, I have a like
Converse sneakers.
Yeah, and like these are pretty like 80s, 90s. Like I have a like very distinctive
like a
present day haircut, but it's like the way that everyone mixes it together. I think it's like phenomenal. I think it's very cool.
That's good. It's an eclectic look. That's how I would describe you. So let's talk about your all's careers. We mentioned that when you were on the runway. And how do you think your style will impact your career choices? I mean, I don't think I see any bankers up here.
I'll go. You know, I said that I might want to I'm doing business management, so you know I might be in a corporation one day or a big business, so I might be wearing a suit, something really formal like that. But also, if I decide to go into that career of dance, that's just, you know, that is your own thing. That is whatever you want to wear. That is however you feel and determines who you are, you know, in the dance industry, because I'm really familiar with that. But you know, I think that my fashion, you know, will vary depending on what I choose, but it will go with it very well.
And I can even see you in a suit that you would have a tie
I
with
love
a pop
wearing
of
ties
color.
and suits. Oh yeah, I would be fine with wearing a suit every day. So, but
awesome. Now you want to be an environmentalist or a park ranger, something.
Yeah, cool I'm not really sure. So we're in the vein of environmental science. And that is a weird thing because you can have like all different levels of professionalism within that. Like you can do law, you can do like outside field work. And And for me, I think wherever I go, it's just about like being comfortable and like values rather than appearance. Like while professionalism is always really important, like I think now and I think then, like within that kind of environmentalist field, it's not necessarily like really about appearances. Does that make sense?
It does. It's natural, like the environment.
Right.
That's how you are. Okay, Helen?
Well, as you said
Medical
before,
profession.
yes.
Right.
I want to be a PA, like a physician's assistant, but I feel like I have to dress professionally to get the job, of course.
Right.
But I guess when you are a doctor, you can just kind of just wear whatever, but you still want to give off the professional vibe, of course, because the patient's coming to you, you don't want to look like a mess, and then they'll be like, oh gosh, I don't want you to treat me.
Right.
But you make
Haley, you look ready right now.
Yeah, I want to be a modeling agent, so I guess I just get to dress however professional but still stylish, so I can dress my models, I guess. So.
Well, it's been delightful talking to you all. You all are fabulous and intelligent and just so fashionable. Thank you so much. And don't go away. Diversity Matters will be right back.
Al ocurrir un choque de autos, 3 de cada 4 niños no van tan seguros como deberían de ir, porque sus asientos no son colocados correctamente. Con el sistema Latch es más sencillo hacerlo bien, manteniendo a sus hijos protegidos. Colocando, ajustando, abrochando. Aprende más en safercar.gov.
Thank you so much for joining us for this edition of Diversity Matters. If you'd like more information about our district's ESL program, please call Maria Black at 254-4202. And feel free to call the district's Public Relations Office at 254-4245 if you have a story idea for future editions of Diversity Matters. Until next time, I'm Valita Quattlebaum, and on behalf of my co-host, Maria Black, thanks for watching. We'll see you again next year with all new episodes of Diversity Matters.